Hello, and welcome to Talking Paranormal with the Old Man. For a second, I thought what the hell I was doing. How the hell are you? Hope you're doing good. It's a rainy day here at the house. Kind of a dreary afternoon. Don't have too much planned. Just gonna sit and watch TV this afternoon. So today, if you are following the podcast, we are doing a tour of the U.S. and today we hit Iowa or Iowa. So, and again, these are, I think this is 12 places plus a couple of honorable mentions. Excuse me. So, again, these are not in any particular order, not in order of importance or more haunted than anybody else. It's just a random list of the top 12. And this is Travel, Iowa. So let's get started. So 12 of Iowa's most haunted locations. Send shivers down your spine at the state's most haunted spots. Whether you're visiting for a tour or brave enough to spend the night, these historic attractions offer the best places to see apparitions and hear unexplainable sounds, voices, movements, and orbs. And then add them to your itinerary to create an unforgettable adventure. So the numero uno one is the Axe Murder House in Villisca. Visitors have reported everything from door opening and closing on its own, feeling chills and being pinched, to hearing children laughing and playing with toys in empty rooms. Experience these sensations and more in the Villisca Axe Murder House, where 8 people, including 6 children, were murdered in their sleep over 100 years ago by an unknown killer, still unsolved. Tour the house and backyard cemetery. Tour the house and the backyard cemetery, or make a reservation to spend the night. We spent the night years ago. For more spine-tingling tales, check out a Night Owl podcast episode on the Villisca Axe Murder House, where you'll hear firsthand accounts of these eerie experiences from people who have spent time in the house. So here is my thing. Okay, we went to the Villisca Axe Murder House. I don't. Oh God, probably early 2000s, I would assume. Maybe mid 2000s, maybe. I'm not for sure. Um, so on June 10th, 1912, as it said, 8 people, including 6 children, were murdered in their sleep. Still unsolved. So what happened was the people that lived in the house, and I don't remember, so what the hell? Let's look it up, right? When in doubt, look it up. Let's go. Oh, like, yeah, right. What the hell do you spell Villisca? Villisca. Villisca Axe Murder House. Okay. Oh yeah, yes. I remember. It's coming to me now. Josiah and Sarah Moore owned the house. They had 4 children. I thought they only had 2 children, but they had 4 children. So check this shit out. They 2 of their daughters had friends that stayed over. So 8 people, the mom and dad, the 4 kids. Well, I'm sorry, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I'm sorry. They only had 2 children. See, I thought they only had 2. So wait a minute, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so they had 4 children. I know, I'm confused. So mom and dad is 2. Their 4 kids is 6, and then the two neighborhood kids that they wanted to have over to sleep over. Their daughter wanted her friend and her other daughter, their friends, to stay over. So what happened was they came back from church and went to sleep. So sometime between June 9th and June 10th, they were killed in their house. And the speculation is the person that did it hid in the attic. So when you went up, the stairs were, if I remember correctly, it's been a long time. The stairs were in the off the living room, and when you went upstairs and you hit the top of the stairs, that's where the mom and dad's room was at. Directly to the left was a smaller door for the attic. Directly across from the bed. The bed was up there lengthwise. So as soon as you looked at the bed across from the bed was the small door to the attic. The kids' room was towards the front of the house. Now, over the years, they were apartments. It was a single family house. And back in, I don't remember, I want to say the 90s, a gentleman named Darwin Lynn bought the house. He put it back to how it was pre or pre convenience is. So he took out the electricity, he took out the water, took out, air conditioning, took out the heat, took everything out. So the house was what it was on the day of. Behind the house, he built a barn, and out there is where you can recharge your batteries. There's a restroom out there. But see, what I don't understand here is it says tour the house in the backyard cemetery. There's no backyard cemetery. Now, there's a cemetery a couple blocks away where the Moore family is buried, but there's no backyard cemetery, at least not that I can remember. And you've probably seen this on like Ghost Adventures, okay? Who hasn't seen them on fucking Ghost Adventures, right? They were in the house for like, what, 2 minutes, and Zach already got an EVP in the kitchen and said, I did it. Well, that's not really, it is possible, but we were there for 12 hours. We didn't get one thing. We didn't get no pictures. We got no video. We got no EVPs. So it just shows, shows you that if a place is not active, it's not going to be active. It's not active all the time. You can't just, flip a switch and have activity happen. You can't do that. That's not how the paranormal works. That's what they want you to think. These TV shows, that's what they want you to think. And I have shared this story before at the prison in Mansfield, Ohio. They had the Ghost Hunter Academy there. And I guess it was like they took applications. You could learn how to be a ghost hunter from the best or whatever. So they had the Mansfield prison to themselves for a whole week. And when we were there doing one of our investigations, they told us not to expect things to happen immediately, that the Ghost Hunters Academy was there for a week, and they got 12 minutes of video evidence, and that was it. 12 minutes, that was it. So just because you go to these places does not mean that you're going to experience activity. So let's just get that straight first. You're not guaranteed to have paranormal experiences. Is it possible? Yeah, pretty possible, but it's not guaranteed. And that's what I think people think of is, okay, it's haunted, stuff's going to happen. Not necessarily. We've been to places where, Waverly Hills Sanitarium in Louisville. We've been there twice. The first time, didn't get really much of anything. The second time, we got some experiences, just because I believe it's random. So, okay, so Villisca Axe Murder House. Okay, number 2 is the how the hell do you say that? Oh my God, Farrar, Farrar or Farrar, maybe Farrar. It's a schoolhouse built in 21 on donated farmland. The once abandoned schoolhouse sits isolated with only a few buildings around, including a 150-year-old cemetery across the street. Ooh. After closing its doors in 2001 and sitting abandoned for 5 years, a local couple purchased the building and quickly realized that it is not completely empty. Voices, slamming doors, shadow people, and orbs commonly appear. A small boy was spotted standing motionless on the stairwell. An unseen figure helped steady one of the owners who lost their balance. Oh, a kind spirit on the stairs. You can experience all of this for yourself by scheduling a daytime tour for the owners, while the bravest visitors can spend the night. Yeah, I kind of figured that they were going to offer tours. They wouldn't just let you in there in the kindness of their heart. Number 3 is the Franklin Hotel in Strawberry Point. I kind of like that name, Strawberry Point. Dating back to the 1900s, this fully restored Victorian hotel in Strawberry Point excuse me, will take visitors back in time with its vintage lobby, dining room, and staircase. However, throughout its history, it has attracted some visitors that refuse to leave. Many claim the hotel is home to two ghosts, only two. One is a woman named Lily who wears a lavender gown and can be heard singing or moaning. She frequents what used to be her room, moving furniture to her preference and walking to and from the library. I'm sorry, lobby. The other is a former merchant known as Leo, Lily and Leo, who operated the hotel's laundry for 30 years and can be heard ringing the hotel's old bell message system. Cool. Number 4 is the Cresco Theater and Opera House in Cresco. Voted as one of the top 10 most haunted theaters in the Midwest, the Cresco Theater opened in 1915 and offers a 100-year history of live performances and modern motion pictures. While the theater is still in operation, it is now home to some unwelcome guests. Who makes it unwelcome? Just because they're there doesn't mean they're unwelcomed. You're unwelcome. Humans are unwelcome. Visitors have witnessed what appeared to be ghosts of vaudeville, I think it's vaudeville, performers on the stage, while one other lone ghost has been seen sitting in the theater while the lights are off, disappearing when anyone tries to appear. Well, yeah, no shit. Actually, to approach, I'm sorry, not to appear, to approach. More unknown entities have been reported in the basement, where strange electrical disturbances occur and odd sounds and voices are heard when the Cresco Theater is empty. Okay. Number 5 is the Edinburgh Manor, Scotch Grove. The Edinburgh property is more than meets the eye. Initially designed initially designed at a courthouse. I think it's supposed to be as a courthouse. So initially designed as a courthouse, the original building was redone in the mid-1800s to be a poor farm, where the poor, disabled, and incurably insane farmed the land in return for room and board. Back then, farming was a dangerous task, and many residents and deaths resulted in the addition of a cemetery. Oh, and it resulted in the addition of a cemetery, where 80 former residents were buried. In 1910, the poorhouse was demolished. And the Edinburgh Manor built in its place. The new building housed the elderly and those with extreme mental illnesses and disabilities. Operation of the manor ceased in 2010. Today, the Scotch Grove building is open for tours and overnight stays. But be warned, one of the spirits, called the Joker, is known to be violent, throwing plates across the room, excuse me, throat's a little sore, and attempting to choke visitors. The Malvern Manor in Malvern, built in the 1880s as the Malvern's first hotel, the building has since gone through various owners, once housing a nursing home and group home before being bought by the current owner. Visitors to the property can schedule a 30-minute guided tours Tuesday through Saturday for $10 a head, or reserve the property for overnight paranormal investigations. Where is this fucking place at? Malvern Manor. Okay, it's kind of okay. Guests have reported seeing and hearing anything from shadow figures and voices to unexplained sounds like moans, screams, and footsteps. Oakland Cemetery, Iowa City. Number 7. Home to the menacing 8-foot-tall black angel statue. Okay. This Iowa City cemetery has been scaring late-night thrill seekers for decades. The statue watches diligently over the Feldervert family plot and was once a beautiful golden monument. It was installed in 1912 to mark the sorrow of Teresa Feldivert after losing her son and husband. After Teresa's death in 24, excuse me, the statue mysteriously began turning black, starting with the eyeballs. Many theories surround this strange occurrence, including the belief that Teresa was secretly a witch and cursed the statue to protect the family's gravesites. Today, these legends are accompanied by the belief that touching or even kissing the angel will result in instant death. I'm game. Visitors also report hearing ghostly voices and seeing strange light anomalies floating throughout the cemetery. Ooh, so that was the Oakland Cemetery. Uh-huh. Road trip number 8, the Klondike Hotel in Manila. Nice place. Originally part of a depot for the Milwaukee Railroad, the 1897 Italianate Klondike Hotel. Italianate, is that like, okay. Klondike Hotel hosted railroad workers passing through Manila. Today, the building preserves the memories of the railroad's golden age and life during the 19th century. Its rooms remain mostly untouched, and modern-day visitors often report unwanted roommates. Again, you are the ones that are unwanted, not them. That they were there long before you, and it sounds like they'll be there long after you. So, some claim the Klondike Hotel is now one of the most haunted buildings in the world. Well, I don't know, dude. That's kind of pushing it. Wouldn't you think that that you are one of the most haunted buildings in the world? There's a lot of haunted buildings out there. Visitors have reported hearing voices, seeing rocking chairs move on their own, and having the eerie feeling of being watched. And the hotel has been the stay or the star of many paranormal investigations. Oh, I'm sure it's been on TV. Experience this past for yourself by booking a tour by appointment only, or renting the entire space for your own paranormal adventure. Yeah, it looks very doable. I do believe. Number 9 is the Matthias Ham House, and that is in Dubuque. And actually, I know it's spelled really weird, but I know how to say Dubuque. Dubuque. Known as a textbook haunting, this home-turned-museum offers plenty of history and scares for visitors. The home's former owner, Matthias Ham, hence the Matthias Ham House, came to Dubuque in 1833 to take advantage of the steamboat business, where he met his wife and expanded his home to accommodate their 6 children. They were busy. Throughout the years, several family members died in the house. Well, yeah, that was how it was back then, including Ham. Oh, sorry to hear that. His first wife, and their daughter May, as well as an intruder shot and killed by their daughter Sarah. Damn. Since being turned into a museum in '64, employees and visitors have reported a variety of mysterious activities, while an apparition has not ever been seen. Okay. Cold breezes randomly blow through the house. Object moves unaided from room to room. Lights flicker and disobey light switches, and various sounds such as footsteps, scooting furniture, and music from the inoperative organ can be heard. Number 10 is the Squirrel Cage Jail, Council Bluff. It's the only 3-story revolving jail ever built. Really? Really? What makes it a revolving jail? I'm curious. Hold on. I have no idea what that is. Oh, okay. Well, and I think it shows that place too. No. So a 3-story revolving. So a revolving jail. Okay. Or they call it a rotary jail or squirrel cage jail, is a 19th century prison design featuring wedge-shaped cells on a rotating platform, allowing only one cell to align with a single. Ooh, interesting. Allowing only one cell to align with a single exit at a time to minimize guard inmate contact. Yeah, that's kind of ingenious, actually, because if you've been to like Alcatraz, the Ohio State Reformatory, um, yeah, all right, that is very interesting. I did not know that. See, God, excuse me, you learn something new here every day. Okay, the Squirrel Cage Jail already has an interesting story. Built in 1885 and used until 1969. Today it is a museum and tourist attraction, featuring many unexplainable occurrences. Visitors touring the Council Bluffs jail often report seeing or hearing several ghosts, including that of the jail's first resident and a young girl dressed entirely in gray. From opening and closing doors and strange lights to disembodied voices and apparitions, this historical building will be sure to give you the creeps. I would go there just because I want to see the squirrel cage jail or the revolving jail. I'm curious. Okay, number 11 is the Mason House Inn, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce this. Kiyosakwa? Built in 1846, this quaint hotel was once used as a hospital and a station on the Underground Railroad during the Civil War. With its rich history, the hotel is also rich in paranormal activity. It is thought to be one of the most haunted inns in Iowa, with up to 100 spirits, holy shit, inhabiting it at one time. Some of these spirits include a boy on the landing on the stairs, a lady in a white nightgown, and an old man who stares at visitors. Hey, he's probably saying, "Who the fuck are you? And get out of my house." Spend a night in one of the Kisakikwa Inn's 9 themed rooms to see them for yourselves. Number 12 is the Banwell Terror. Oh, Bridge. I'm sorry. I thought this was the honorable mention. We're still on the top 12. So number 12 is the Banwell Terror, in quote marks, or parentheses, Terror Bridge, Fort Dodge. There are many tales behind this rural bridge, but the most popular is rather gruesome. Gruesome is better, baby. Gruesome is better. It is said that a woman brought her children to the bridge to watch the trains pass below. Okay, yeah, but wait. Okay, hold on. Let me finish reading this before I throw my opinion here. Instead, she threw, oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, this is horrible. So it is said that a woman brought. See, I don't understand. Well, okay, maybe I do. Okay, so the Plainville Bridge goes over railroad tracks. I do not think it's a railroad track bridge. I think it is for cars. I think I can't see from the picture. Okay, so that makes a little bit more sense. So it is said that a woman brought her children to the bridge to watch the trains pass below. Instead, she threw each child over the bridge's railing, watching as they were struck and killed before jumping in front of the train herself. Jesus criminy, man. Fort Dodge locals warn against stopping your car. Well, you don't tell me what to do, because as soon as you tell me what to do, I'm doing the opposite. So Fort Dodge locals warn against stopping your car on the bridge without locking the doors and windows, as the woman's spirit may try to throw you off. I want to see her try. I will push her off in front of the train and she will be dead again. Visitors who are brave enough to exit their vehicles, hello, I would. Okay, visitors who are brave enough to exit their vehicles report seeing strange orbs, hearing voices in the woods, or a woman moaning beneath the bridge and finding strange handprints on their car windows. Now, I'm not trying to ruin it for people, whatever, that want to see this kind of stuff. But that's common in a lot of places. I know in San Antonio, there's an urban legend that a school bus stalled on train tracks. The school bus got hit by the train. Kids died. Now, if you park if you park your car, put it in park on the train tracks, supposedly, and put like talcum powder on the rear of your vehicle, that's going to happen. Your car will be pushed, even though you're in park, and you will find little handprints on your car window in the talcum powder. So that is not unprecedented to have that. I think it's urban legend, but who knows, right? So here is honorable mention: the Tedrow Cemetery in Kellerton. Visitors to the small cemetery near Kellerton believe the woods behind the property is haunted. Phenomena such as glowing lights in the trees, shadow apparitions, footsteps, moaning, and other strange noises have it. What the fuck is that? Emanated from the darkness of the woods. Originated, how's that? I don't know how to say that word. Emanated from the darkness of the woods. Hazel Green Cemetery in Ackley. This Ackley Cemetery, whoa. Is there an actual picture of it? There's no picture. Don't give me a link if there's no picture. This Ackley Cemetery's gazebo seems to be the most haunted location on the property, with gravestones dating back to the early 1800s. The cemetery's history is mostly unknown. However, people have reported seeing an elderly woman sitting in a rocking chair holding a baby inside the gazebo, evoking great sadness to in all who see her. So I am assuming that there's a rocking chair in the gazebo, and it's not a ghost rocking chair. Other reports of activity include voices, orbs, loud banging, and eerie howling. So the last one we have is the Stony Hollow Road in Burlington. Though Iowa has a strange collection of haunted roads, this is known as the scariest one. Ooh. This stretch of gravel outside of Burlington come with the story of a woman named Lucinda, who reportedly Lucinda wasn't that in a supernatural episode? Who reportedly threw herself off a nearby cliff after learning her husband left her. Oh, kill him instead. While locals avoid this road at night, it is a popular spot for ghost hunters. It is said that if you say Lucinda's name, see, that's the same thing with like Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Her ghost will appear standing atop the cliff. But be warned, should she lay a rose at your feet, legend says that you will meet your demise the following day. You're screwed. You're screwed. All right, so those are the top 12 and 3 honorable mentions. Now there was one other list here that is a generic list. Let's see if any of these here. Okay, there's oh, there's some more. There's some more that I don't remember. Okay, so let's just add a couple more. They're really short ones. So the Melvern Manor, Melvern, known for numerous paranormal. Okay, this is through an Iowa still. Numerous paranormal occurrences, including shadow figures and strange noises, offering investigations and guided tours. Okay, we did that one. We did that one. There's a haunted barn in Ladora, an attraction recognizing for its frightening atmosphere. Okay, I think that's an attraction. So most haunted spots in Iowa City is the Carrier Hall, University of Iowa. The 4th floor is said to be haunted by spirits of students from a past tragedy. Good luck trying to get into that. Okay. We did an investigation here on MSU campus, Michigan State, University, and they had a auditorium that's haunted, and we did an investigation there. Had it right up with the state news, and there's rumors that there's like one other one in Olivet. Let me go back. So at MSU, we tried to get in, couldn't. We had Olivet College had an opportunity to go investigate one of their dorms. They got canceled at the last second. So good luck trying to get into that. Slater Hall, University of Iowa. The 9th floor is rumored to be haunted by the ghost of a student who took their own life. Aww. So this is in Des Moines, haunted attractions. Terrence Hill. I don't think we did that one. Anyways, we're doing into Yin. It is a Gothic revival mansion, 1869, believed to be haunted by spirits. The Argonne Armory, reportedly haunted by phantom cavalry soldiers and horses. Now that would be fucking cool. Other noted haunted locations is the Independent State Mental Hospital Institute, a former mental institution with a reputation for hauntings. Well, no shit. I mean, come on, seriously? It was a former mental institution. You know how they treated those patients, man. They did not treat them very well. So yeah, it's going to be haunted. Okay, so then the other two we've already done, and then for those seeking a more interactive experience, okay, these are. I think this is like haunted houses per se. But and since we have a few more minutes, let's look. Let's look at. Maybe I should have done this one first. This is Iowa PBS. Okay, I did that one. The Axe Murder House. We did the Squirrel Cage. We did. Ooh, here's one that wasn't included. That one wasn't. That one notes. So let's. I think we can. So let's talk about this. We have a few more minutes. The Clarinda Treatment Complex. The Clarinda Treatment Complex was built in Clarinda, Iowa in 1884. It was the third mental hospital in Iowa, built to house alcoholics, geriatrics, drug addicts, the mentally ill, and the criminally insane. In 2015, the hospital was shut down and all services were terminated. Oh, that sucks. Now it houses the Clarinda Academy. Former employees, or some former employees and residents, have reported hauntings at the Clarinda Treatment Complex, which is not surprising, no shit. About a quarter mile from the main building is the CTC Cemetery, with markers for each of the people that pass while residents of the complex. At least 1,200 people are buried there. People have reported hearing footsteps and feeling like they were being watched. Well, that kind of blows. The Vincent House, okay, I think we did that one. Okay, I did the Rainbow Bridge. There's a lot more here that there was on the other one. The Experter House. So here's the Independence Mental Hospital. I don't know if we did this one or not. Okay. So the Independence Mental Hospital is, or in Independence, Iowa, was built in 1873 as an asylum to hold. Okay, I just read that. Did I just read that? No. Hold on. That was the. Okay, so wait a minute. It's the same thing. It still continues to operate as a psychiatric hospital today. It includes a museum to teach about the olden days of the institution. But there is another more spine-tingling side to the hospital. People who have toured the unused wings, that would be cool. All the building report hearing whispers and feeling cold drafts. People who work in the hospital tend to avoid these parts because they have heard disembodied voices and screaming. The Franklin Hotel we covered. The man recovered the Black Angel statue. So here's one more. We'll do this one really fast. And then now we'll end this. The Periwinkle Place Manor. The Periwinkle Place Manor can be found in Chelsea, Iowa. It was once the historic, Highback Funeral Home, founded in 1892 by Joseph Haraback. The funeral home was closed in 2003 and it was sold to a private homeowner. A fire nearly destroyed the building, but it was saved by the now owner and the lady of the manor, Jody Phillip. She turned it into a bed. Wait. But it was saved by the now. The now owner. I thought it was the new owner. Okay, and lady of the manor, Jody Phillip. She turned it into a bed and breakfast with an eerie reputation. According to the website, guests of the bed and breakfast have reported rocking horses and dolls moving on their own, disembodied humming and footsteps, doors opening and closing, and even full-bodied apparitions. We may have even had a paranormal experience ourselves. The cameras were really acting up at this location, and a lot of the photos turned out blurry or with a blue tint. Jody offers ghost hunts and provides multiple ghostly evidence on their website. So you're welcome to go and check it out yourself. Not uncommon to have pictures come out either all black, blurry, or stuff in them. It's perfectly normal in the paranormal. Draining batteries, too, perfectly normal in the paranormal. So yeah, so it's not surprising. So that is it was the top 12 plus 3 honorable mentions and a couple more off of Iowa PBS website. So there you have it. Again, this is not the definitive list. It's not the only list, and it's not my only list. It's just some of the places. Again, if you live in Iowa and have been to some of these places, even Villisca Axe Murder House, let me know if you've experienced anything. Let me know if you've been to any of these places, because I am sincerely interested in finding out. So with that, thank you again for listening, for staying until the end. And again, you have to be more afraid of the living than you do the dead. And stay away from the light, unless that's your thing. I'm not going to stop you. And until we meet again, bye-bye.
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Goodbye.